We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2-1. One out, nobody on. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Settling in now, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Diaz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 8.
In now, Brandon Lau. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1 for count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A 1-2 pitch.
2 balls.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Bo Bichette. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Randall Grichuk is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Rowdy Tellez waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1. Count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's only 1 for 10. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 16.
So here's Trey Mancini. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, action time.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Standing in now, Alejandro Kirk. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Full count now, 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Stepping in, Kevin Smith. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Now at the plate, Brian O'Grady comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Fouled off. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Joe Panic, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1. On, he pops it up. Diaz calls for it. 1 out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Margot, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Yandy Diaz is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding in once again, Rowdy Tellez. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. On the year, Tellez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he takes this one high, 1-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Tellez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 85.
Standing in, Alejandro Kirk hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struck.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now, Randy Arozarena. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High chopper to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out. I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Willie Adames is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Second and third here, one man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Kevin Smith will be next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, Brian O'Grady, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays leave him loaded. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jalen Beeks, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base running.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
So now to the plate, Joe Panik.
second baseman.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 count. Here it is.
Hey!
Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I got 3-1.
Teoscar Hernandez will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bichette.
Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Toronto. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
leading off.
Stepping into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
At the plate, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Ryu gets the sign. Here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trey Mancini.
So striding in, Trey Mancini. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That misses 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Kirk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Adames picks it up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So stepping in, Willie Adames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. 4-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 3-0 now. Austin Meadows will be next. Three and one. Runner at second here with one man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mancini is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He's set. The 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Taijuan Walker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 0, Taijuan Walker.
Kevin Smith will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lays off 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Aaron Luke takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Aaron Luke.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lou has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, burgess. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled to first, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Skied down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And that misses, ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. Inside.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
As a look, now the pitch. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Panic covering. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. Walker's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
No strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays nothing. Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Ready to begin the 8th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A 1-0 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2 out, nobody on. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Alejandro Kirk would be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next to bat for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays 0. Jordan Romano goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
No one out with a runner at second. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The batter.
So digging in now, Brandon Lau. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting. No shortstop. Willie.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next will be Willie Adames. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Kevin Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Joey Wendell has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Joey Wendell.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. From the stretch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Three and one now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Arozarena comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
the batter number 2, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Now at the plate, Joe Panic. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Toronto ninth. Last chance for the Rays. They trail here 1-0. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Stepping up now, Brian O'Grady. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. The pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Ji-Man Choi will be next. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ji-Man Choi. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Giles, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he fouls this one off. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 2-2. locks him up for strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set and the 0-1. All on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hyunjin Ryu wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.